Crypto NFTs have been all the buzz lately, giving people some insane gains. But it's super hard for me to wrap my head around why people would pay millions of dollars for a pixelated JPEG of a CryptoPunk or an ape, and I think even a simple drawing of a rock sold for over $1 million. But a good friend of mine recently introduced me to Veve NFTs traded on the Veve app, and I could immediately see the value of this. It was super easy to navigate and use. And in this video, I'll show you how you could double your money in a few minutes and even make up to 1,000% gains or more in a few days. Let's dive into it. What's up guys, it's Kai here. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be covering how you can double your money in a matter of minutes. Now I'm talking 45 to 30 minutes. And also have the potential to 100x your money if planned right. I'll be going over this strategy, some of the pros, some of the cons, and I'll also be covering some of the moves that I'm making. So if you're ready to get started, please go ahead and smash that like button and let's hop into it. So first off, let's get started. Very generally, what is an NFT? Now, NFT stands for non-fungible token. And in essence, when people buy these digital pictures, JPEGs, it's logged on top of the blockchain that it is original, there's so many copies of it, and that they are the owner, and none of it can be faked or changed. But that's just a very general definition of it. And for this strategy, we're gonna be using the Veve app, which can be downloaded on any mobile phone. And this app is a marketplace for licensed digital collectibles. Now that's the key word there, licensed. That's one of the things that really stood out to me. This Veve app is partnered with huge brands such as Marvel, DC, Warner Brothers Studios. So they have brands like Jurassic Park, Back to the Future, Star Trek. They're partnered with the Cartoon Network. They have a lot of licensed brands that everybody knows and loves. So this stuck out to me immediately, you know, compared to some kind of pixelated picture of a rock or something. So step one would be to download the Veve app, log in, register, create an account. For the Veve app, you can buy and sell these NFTs, or we'll call them digital collectibles, using gems. So each gem is worth $1. So it's very easy to fund. Since it's connected to your phone, you could just add gems and it'll charge wherever you pay your cell phone bill from. So none of this cryptocurrency conversions or any other weird things that you got to use using all of these other NFT stuffs. But you can get into funding it later. Have a look around. It's very easy to navigate and use. But if you look around, you can see a bunch of noticeable brands. You can see DC, Marvel, Batman, Superman kind of stuff. And these are digital collectibles. So every week there is an item drop, which means that they're going to come out with a new collectible every week. Normally it's on Thursdays. There's a countdown timer. So once you log in, they'll be sending you updates to your email on when these new drops are. So basically, you want to keep track of when these drops are. They're going to get the countdown timer, and when they appear, you are going to want to buy this NFT drop ASAP. So you're going to wait for the buy button to come. You're going to try to buy it and get the drop as it releases immediately. So I'm going to hop in my phone here and I'll give you a real example of how you could double your money in a few minutes. So last week there was a drop for a Loki alligator. So I don't know if you watched the Disney Plus series Loki. There was an alligator which was a variant of the Asgardian god Loki. So last week the drop was the Loki alligator. I'll log into it here. You can see that there's 3 types of alligators. Now these NFTs, there's varying degrees of rarity. There's common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, and secret rare. And with any collectibles, you know, the more rare, the more there will be worth. I'll touch a little more on that later, but hopping into this Loki drop, for example, you can see that there is a common, a secret rare, and an ultra rare. So just to take a look at it, you hop in. Of course, they're all sold out already because they were bought. You can see this common, he sold out for 40 gems. We can look at this secret rare here. That was sold out for 250 gems. I know it seems kind of pricey, right? $250 for this digital alligator. But getting back to the theme, I got one of these, this ultra rare. So I want it here for 100 gems, so essentially $100. Here's the cool part. After these are all sold out, you can relist them in the marketplace. So right now there's other alligators for sale. These alligators now are going for $200. It went down a little immediately after. They're selling for about $260, $240. So immediately, if I wanted to relist this alligator, I would have doubled my money in a matter of minutes. But that might not be the best option. That's why I still have my alligator. But let's go back and take a look at this secret rare alligator, Loki alligator here. So if we look, we can see that this secret Loki alligator sold for 250 gems. You look on the marketplace, now one of these secret rare alligators are selling for 1,500 gems. Essentially $1,500 you can get for this alligator that you paid 250 bucks for. So super summarization of what I just showed you is that I bought this alligator at the drop for 100 gems. Immediately after, it was listed on the marketplace for well over 200 gems. I could have easily doubled my money in a matter of minutes. But I am planning on not selling because I think the values will only continue to get higher and higher. So here's some of the pros of this strategy. The pros is that it's really easy to use, super easy to fund, and then you can kind of see the value because these things are licensed with major brands. There is talks of Disney coming down the pipeline and all of that kind of stuff. Things that people collect in the real world. Here's a clip of my alligator attacking my vicious corgi puppy. You know, you can also use these NFTs in augmented reality. You can put them in your virtual showroom. But I think this strategy has way more potential than simply doubling your money in minutes. I'll be going over how you can 100x your money if planned right. So one of the cons is getting in at the bottom price when it drops. That's kind of hard to do. This community is a fast growing community. So once the drop comes, a lot of people want all of these digital collectibles at the cheapest price they can get. So you're actually competing with people from around the world trying to hit that buy now button once the digital item goes for sale. So it is a competition. You got to be spamming that buy button. You got to get your rapid finger game pretty strong to get in at the bottom price. But if you don't get in at the bottom price, I'll also go over how you can multiply your money from there. So let's hop back into my phone again here. And as we can see, this golden dragon lady here, she dropped earlier in October. She was designed by that famous artist that does Tokidoki stuff. This Veve app is partnered with legit artists too. But we can see her here. You can rotate her around. And if we go back and we can see that her initial sale price, this came out October 9th. I tried to get in on this. I was unable to get the drop and she was selling for 90 gems. So this is one of the first ones I tried to get on. She was selling for 90 gems. And then when I went to the marketplace right after, she was already selling for 400 to 500 gems. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. These people are 4 to 5xing their money in a matter of minutes. But then I kept on checking the marketplace throughout the day. Then I seen it go up to $1,200, $1,500. We can look at it now, and currently people are selling her for 2,100, 2,000, 1,900 gems. So I went and thought that, wow, if I went after market and bought her when she was $400 or $500, I could still list her afterwards. I could still 5x my money and sell her for $2,000 later. So you see, even though the drops are hard to get in on, for some of these items, you know, if you look at her, she is secret rare, so which is one of the more rare ones. So that's why her price kind of went up. But you don't have to get all of these items in at the drop. You can buy them right after the drop. And if you plan it right, their value will still multiply in the coming days. So if you thought that golden dragon lady was impressive from that 90 gems to 2,000 gems in a matter of a week, check out this Spider-Man here. Secret rare, so very rare. There is 1,000 editions out rotating. Initially, it sold for 400 gems. Currently on the marketplace, the cheapest you can get it is for $10,000. And they only go up quicker from there. 11,900, 12,000. Another insane one that's popular is under the brand Powerpuff Girls, under the Cartoon Network. We can look at this little Donnie pony here. I don't even remember seeing this in the Powerpuff Girls. But if you look at it, it's ultra rare. So you can see it first dropped for 17 gems earlier this year, January 7, 2021. There's only 150 are circulating in the marketplace. We can look at how much they're selling for now. 95,000 gems this thing sells for, this fat pony. I don't even remember it is, but geez, I wish I had some of these things. That's the strategies, guys. Wait for the drops, blast your finger on that thing, try to get the buy now button, get in on the drops early for the cheap price. If you want to hold, you can see what can happen when you hold. These prices can just skyrocket. Or you can go in the marketplace right after and try to double up your money in minutes. Again, you kind of got to be aware of the rarity. Of the more rare it is, the more multiplying power it has. And also, You may not get the drops because there's a lot of competition, but there can be profits that can be made even in the aftermarket. Right now, gems you cannot convert back to your dollars, but when that happens, I would think that the worth of all these digital collectibles will increase even faster as more people flood into this market space. In an upcoming video, I'll be covering more on this Veve app and why it will explode. I'll also be making a video on how I plan on dropping a few $1,000s and turning that into $1 million. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay updated on that. But for now, you should just download that Veve app. It's real simple to navigate. Take a look around in it. It's pretty cool either way. But that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.